Today I'm reviewing the First Aid Beauty Bounce Boosting Serum. And really quick, I just want to say, purchase these products with my own money. I'll never waste your time with sponsors or videos, so if you want to help support the channel, check out nobsbeauty.com, check my Patreon community, or click on the links below. Bounce is like the new key word with beauty, I guess, because isn't Drunk Elephant's new mask the bouncy mask? And now we got the Bounce Boosting Serum. Bounce, bounce, bounce. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. There we go. That's my thought on it. Okay. So they say the First Aid Beauty's Bounce Boosting Serum with collagen and peptides helps preserve youthful-looking skin and soften expression lines with plumping hydration. So there we go. And the bottle of it is super tiny. So although on packaging, no issues with the packaging. The bottle's glass, so it's recyclable, so that's nice. Although I will say, not very travel-friendly because it weighs like 5 pounds, but it's recyclable, so that's nice, I guess. I don't know, there's always that conflict there, like plastic packaging weighs so much less, so it's less to ship. So is that better environmentally than glass, which is recyclable? It's a never-ending debate, and it probably will never end. So anyway, that's my 2 cents. It's heavy, so it's not easy to travel around with. And if you drop it, it'll make a giant mess. So, and I'm prone to drop things, so I've broken a lot of things. So, although not as bad as my friend who got her brand new bottle of the SkinCeuticals Vitamin C Serum and dropped it on the bathroom floor like the first time she used it. I'm just like, that is painful. That is painful. There's 160 bucks. Yeah. Anyway, I would have a hard time preventing myself from just like gooping it up off the floor and trying to use it. I probably wouldn't because with dogs it'd be just not very clean. Okay, whatever. Whew, I'm on a tangent today. Okay, in terms of denatured drying types of alcohol, it does not contain any of those. It's also fragrance-free, although it has somewhat of a very light scent to it. It's almost like a very, very barely noticeable, almost like a fruit scent, but that could just be me. So, thank you, Lincoln. Okay, manufacturing location for this one is the U.S., so no issues with that. So, ease of use, they recommend using it in the morning and evening. After cleansing, to plump or prep skin for makeup, or in your combination with your PM evening routine. I don't really like the texture of this one as much. So this one, in a lot of ways, reminds me of the Ultra Repair Hydrating Serum, which has a wonderful gel texture. This one has more of a lotion texture. Feels more like a moisturizer when you apply it. And I will say a little bit of this does not go a very long way on skin. For me to cover my entire face, and if I want to do my neck, it's going to be at least 3 pumps, sometimes 4. So a little bit doesn't go a long way and absorbs pretty quickly, which can be nice, or it can be a little annoying if you were trying to make a little bit go a little bit further. It just, well, my skin's pretty dry too, so it just soaks it up immediately. But once it does, it sets to a natural finish, which is quite nice. It's non-sticky. It plays well with most other products. Does have a pretty thick texture to it for a serum. It does. It feels more like a lotion than any other serum product I've used, but anyway. Plays well with most other products except for if you use any other moisturizers or sunscreens or things with a lot of hyaluronic acid. It can pill a little bit, only with those products, and it's not typically a big issue. So I do like using this in my morning routine, more so than my evening routine. It feels, I just like the finish of it for my morning routine. For my evening routine, I need something that's a little bit more hydrating than this is, and something that spreads a little bit easier, because I typically, in my evening routine, I like to apply a lot, and when this bottle's so small, I feel like I'm going to finish it so darn fast, and I won't even know. So, anyway, okay, very nice finish and everything else. Okay, so I'll talk about the ingredients in a minute. In terms of performance, it's very nice. It's somewhat hydrating, and it feels somewhat soothing. Does feel like a more like a moisturizer than a serum, in my opinion. So thicker texture, it leaves something there to be desired to me. I wish it had more of a serum-y texture, more of a gel texture. It's just thick. It's geared towards normal skin. It's also pretty friendly for acne-prone skin. For acne-prone skin, we got vitamin E, carbomer, and cetearyl alcohol, so nothing terrible for it. So works pretty good overall in terms of performance. Just pretty much geared towards normal skin that might be slightly oily or slightly dry, but not great for very oily skin and not great for very, very dry skin because it just doesn't offer enough in between those. In terms of animal testing, this brand is kind of in a gray area. They sell online in China, but they sell on a website. So theoretically, if you're brick and mortar in China, anything can be pulled off the rack and tested if there's a reaction for somebody. But if they sell through this website, typically you're considered cruelty-free. It's a gray area. I gave them the thumbs up for cruelty-free, but it's definitely a gray area, and their parent company, Procter & Gamble, is not cruelty-free. So they're not Leaping Bunny certified, but they are PETA certified. So it's certainly a gray area. They're more cruelty-free than most other brands, I guess. But anyway, it's still a gray area. Okay, in terms of...
Gray like 10
I know. It is. It's just like...
It's a gray area.
I can't say definitely that this will never be tested on an animal because China is just in the middle there.
It's a gray area.
It's a gray area. Okay, in terms of beneficial ingredients and antioxidants, so soluble collagen. I've taken this from Instadecoder's website. Collagen is a huge, huge molecule that cannot absorb to the middle layer of the skin where collagen is. And even if it could, it cannot just magically go into the right places and become part of skin's own collagen network. Putting collagen on your skin for anti-aging purposes is like throwing tent poles onto a ramshackle tent and expecting the tent to magically become nice and firm again. The strong point of collagen is being a large molecule with tremendous water binding capacity. It's an amazing humectant and moisturizer. So you can't apply collagen and have it make collagen in your skin. It's great for hydrating, and that's about it. So it might help a little bit with fine lines and plumpness as well, but applying collagen doesn't make collagen. Okay, I've got Ceramide NP, skin identical ingredient. We've got hydrolyzed collagen, which is the chemically chopped up version of the big protein molecule. Collagen, often derived from fish or bovine sources, and works as a nice moisturizer and humectant that helps the skin hold on to water. Hydrolyzed collagen is not really collagen, rather an undefined and varying mix of largest peptides. Another one where you can't apply that and expect it to make collagen on your skin. Okay, next up we've got pentapeptide 34 trifluoroacetate, which is an emollient. We've got hydrolyzed sodium hyaluronate and sodium hyaluronate itself, both humectants. We've got Bakuchiol, antioxidant, cell communicating ingredient, phytoretinol, great for anti-aging, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, anti-tumor, antibacterial, and there's some thought it may trigger collagen production in the skin, but more research, in my opinion, needs to be done on that before we really consider it as great as retinol. Okay, next up we've got Feverfew extract, which is skin conditioning ingredient. I think it's probably what gives it that little scent that I barely noticed. We've got green tea extract, antioxidant, skin soothing. Licorice root extract, antioxidant, skin brightening, skin soothing. We've got Chlorella algae extract, skin protecting ingredient. We've got vitamin E, good antioxidant. Then we've got this list of amino acids: glycine, histidine, alanine, isoleucine, leucine, lysine, phenylalanine, proline, serine, arginine, threonine, tyrosine, valine, and aspartic acid, which are all amino acids, skin identical ingredients, building blocks of the skin, barrier repairing, hydrating, and may also help with wound healing in the skin. And then finally, we've got glutamic acid, which is a nice humectant. So nice list of ingredients. Kind of throws back to memories of the Ultra Repair Hydrating Serum, which I used to love, because some of those ingredients are in there too, a lot of them. Then we get to the downer of it, the price. This is the full size, 1 ounce, 30 milliliters. It's a thick product, so a bottle like this, if you use it once a day, may last a month, unless you're able to make it spread further than I am. A little bit of this does not go a long way. It does not last a long time. I mean, that's $1.50 a milliliter. So every time I use it, I'm probably using at least $1's worth every time, which is crazy. Yeah, anyway. So with that price, definite not repurchase. Anyway, in terms of the it factor, sadly, the it factor did not print off. Again, darn it. I don't know how that happened, but Okay, so in terms of the it factor, it didn't print off, but I had listed the dupes for this one and some very similar products that are a little more affordable. The Ordinary Buffet Multi-Peptide Plus HA Serum, they changed the name of it. I don't know. And you know, with the Buffet, though, a little bit of it goes a lot longer than with this one, and it's a little bit richer in peptides, so I'd say it's a little bit better product, although the Ordinary's prices are kind of skyrocketing, so this might not age very well. So we'll see what the price is like in a year from now, and if maybe this one will end up looking like really affordable. The Tony Moly Vital Vita 12 Moisture Ampule, another good dupe. The Paula's Choice Calm Repairing Serum, one I actually really like. Another good alternative, although that one's going to be kind of expensive as well. The Dr. Jart Peptide and Firming Energy Peptide Serum, the one in the blue square bottle, is another good dupe. And then, probably very pricey, the Revive Ultimate Serum is another good dupe. So, anyway. And then the Buffet with Copper Peptides is another good dupe. I really love the Buffet with Copper Peptides, although the price is kind of creeping up there. So, anyway, nice product overall. It's got some nice dupes. Some of the dupes are more affordable. Some of them are more expensive. But it has a lot of good things to offer. I'm just not crazy about the size of this, how thick it is, how little amount goes such a little way, how long amount goes a little way, how little it flows. So like a bottle like this will probably last a month. And that gets expensive pretty darn quickly. Anyway, so... But it's fragrance-free and sensitive skin friendly, so that's nice because First Aid Beauty typically markets as being very sensitive skin friendly, meanwhile not really being super sensitive skin friendly, but this one is pretty friendly. So anyway, with a 10 being a perfect score, I give this one an 8. Definite product I wouldn't repurchase if I got it for free. I definitely use it up, which does say something because I have a lot of stuff to use up. Because I do like it overall, but it's expensive, and I just wouldn't repurchase it. But it's a nice product overall. So, anyway, interested from you guys if you had a chance to check this one out yet or not, if you have what your thoughts are. So, leave a comment. Love hearing from you guys, and stay tuned for more tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye, guys. Hi, today. Muffin! You're supposed to be in this to win it, duty.